everybody, this is Terry Jeanette from the Tapping Flamingo. Today I'm going to be making several pair of earrings using some stuff I got from this box this month. So the first pair I'm going to make we'll be using some 20 gauge wire and 22 gauge wire. And I like to keep my wire on my spool. So I'm going to go ahead and put this oval bead onto the wire, and then I'm going to make this into a link, putting loops on both sides here. And I'm just going to do a messy wrap. Once I get this all wrapped here, I'm going to tuck the end in with a pair of flat nose pliers. So I've got the loop how I want it. I don't have anything sticking out. So now I'm going to make another loop on the other end. Like so. And then I'll cut that off and tuck in that end. See how it's sticking out there? You don't want that. And there, I've got that part done. Now we're going to use 22 gauge wire for this. And the hole's at the top here. So I'm just going to put the wire in there like this. And I am going to twist this wire so it's like we have one wire. Twist, 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 twist. All right, so once I get this all twisted, I'm going to make a loop and I'm going to hang this on there. Now before I start wrapping it around, make sure this gets on there. I can't tell you how many times I've made earrings like these and I have forgotten to put this on. Oh, very frustrating. Anyway, so there we go. And now I can start wrapping a messy wrap around here. And now I'm going to clip these and tuck the ends in. We got a really nice dangle with that. Now all we have to do is put it on the ear wire. Make sure we open it up the right way. There we go. And here is earring number 1, first pair. Now the second pair of earrings, we're using a seashell that I found on the beach. And this little bicone glass bead. We're going to use 20 gauge wire, and of course we need our ear wire. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our shell on there, and we're just going to loop it around. And then wrap it. And it's messy. I do a lot of messy wraps. Partially, I find them easier, but I like the way they look with what my creations represent. No! Okay. I could edit this out, but I'm not going to. Let me just show you what I did. This is now going to turn into a pendant. I cannot believe I did that. You've got to really be careful when you're working with seashells. And this shell is pretty thin. So now, instead of a pair of earrings, we have a pendant. Oh well. Now I just want to say this. I could just throw this out, but I clipped it off and I'm going to save it. I'm going to finish wrapping this and tucking it, and I can use it on another piece of jewelry at a later date. So this is going into my scrap bin. Always save your wire. So the next pair of earrings we're going to make, we're using 22 gauge wire. And that's because this bead won't fit on a 20 gauge wire. So we put that on there like that. And then we're going to make a loop. And I'm going to hang this sunflower on there. And then continue to wrap it around and tuck that end in. So once I get that all tucked in, I slide the bead down. I'm going to make another loop. Just wrap this around a few times. Clip it off. And tuck it in. And now I'm going to hang it onto the ear wire. Make sure my daisy's facing the right way. May have to tweak it a little bit. And there we've got these little simple, I keep calling them daisies, but they're sunflowers, I believe. Aren't those fun? These would make really good earrings to wear this summer and then take you on into the fall. So our last earring, we're going to use this beautiful little rhinestone bead. Actually, it's not little, it's a pretty good size. And another turquoise glass teardrop, and we're using 20 gauge wire. It's got a pretty big hole in it, so that's why I can use the 20 gauge wire. Basically, I'm going to do the same thing I did with those other earrings that I used this bead on. I'm going to thread it through there. Clip it. And then twist these two wires together to make one wire. And then I'm going to put this bead on there. Let's see, let me twist it a little bit more. It's down there like that. Then we're going to make a loop at the top and hang it on the ear wire. This one doesn't have as much movement as the other ones do. So if you wanted more movement, you could actually make this into two separate pieces using two different wires. But I just wanted to do it this way for a little change. I'm going to finish wrapping these wires around and tuck them in and hang them on the ear wire. And I'll be back to show you what it looks like. And here's what the earrings look like. So we wound up with, was supposed to be 4 pair, but oh well, things happen sometimes and that's okay. So we have 3 pair of earrings and a pendant. Let's see if I can get this to lay right. There we go. And then we have this pendant, which would look nice. Just hang it on a chain, simple chain. Let me know what you think. Which one's your favorite? I think, I don't know. Maybe these sunflowers are my favorite. But I also like the movement and the color of these. And then these have a lot of pretty bling to them. I'd appreciate a thumbs up And I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.